Hey LDC friends! So I'm going to talk about my favorite part of the BOGO this week, which is when you buy Island Mint, you get Citrus Bliss and Citrus Bloom. And the thing that I love about Island Mint is as it's got in its name, it's a minty smell and it's kind of a tropical smell as well. So when you put, because it's got the mint in it, when you put a drop in your hand and you breathe it in, you kind of get the feeling of clear airways, just as you would with peppermint or spearmint or wintergreen. It also promotes that feeling. It also, as I said, is kind of a tropical smell to it. And so when you're diffusing it, it has kind of that smell. It's got a kind of a renewing and clarifying smell to it. I love it on my dryer balls to replace the toxins that are in things like fabric softener. When you're putting fabric softener on your clothes, not only does it get where it's clinging to your clothes, but it's when it's in your clothes and you're putting on your skin, because your skin is your largest organ, it absorbs what you're putting on it within about 30 seconds. And then that gets into your body, and it can do things like disrupt your hormones. It can and that can affect your fertility. It can also cause respiratory issues because it's now on your clothes, and your clothes are pretty close to your face and you're breathing that in. And so we used to see a lot of airway issues with our kids. I used to also have a lot of migraines, and I also was a lover of things like candles, wax melts. Sorry, my kids are in the background. So I used to love the candles, wax melts, but I also suffered from a lot of migraines. And as I started to replace those in our home and realize how many toxins were in those and replace them with diffusers instead, my migraines started to go away. All of my kids' runny noses and things that they had going on respiratory-wise started to improve. And I was just amazed that that could have such an impact on it. I didn't realize that, when I would start a diffuser and my daughter would complain of her headache, that was tied together, her and I. And so I've just seen such a huge improvement in that. The other oil that you get when you buy Island Mint right now during this BOGO is Citrus Bloom. And that is probably one of my all-time favorite oils. It's a 5 ml bottle when you buy the BOGO. And I think it just smells like springtime or summer. It's very energizing, it's uplifting, and it's a combination of like wild orange, pink grapefruit, magnolia, lavender, Roman chamomile. It just smells so good. It's one of my favorites. It's what I call a pure fume. I love to put a few drops in a roller bottle with some fractionated coconut oil and roll it on to replace some of the toxins that used to be in the perfumes that I was using. So instead of putting toxic perfumes on my skin that maybe disrupted my hormones. I don't know if I used to have issues with fertility, and I now have 5 kids, but we struggled a lot with pregnancy, or with conceiving. And now that I'm done having kids and we're trying to eliminate toxins in our home, instead of using perfumes that I would maybe buy that have synthetic fragrances in them, I use essential oils and I mix them with fractionated coconut oil. So Citrus Bloom is my favorite to do that with. So anyway, enjoy BOGO week. Mom.